Okay, good day, viewers. Thanks for watching. First of all, I want to appreciate my audience, my global audience, my subscribers, my viewers. I really appreciate you for making my life count here on this space. I appreciate you because if you didn't subscribe to my channel, I won't be here doing this. So you're my inspiration, you're my motivation. And believe me, I'm going to give you the best here when it comes to mathematics, physics, chemistry. So today I want to teach a topic known as metrics, but before then, I want to advise my global audience, especially students, JAM students, Nigerian students to be precise. I know you are watching me across this country, maybe anywhere in the global community, anywhere in the world. But if you're Nigeria, gather here, gather. Gather here, Nigerians. You're looking at me now. You want to scroll up. Leave this video, gather here. This video is meant for you. Why am I saying this? They pass UTME exam 2024. Statistically, Nigerian students failed woefully. It is a national disgrace. It is a national failure. 1.8 million registered the examination. After the examination, people that scored 200 and above are just 400,000. It is appalling. Now that is why, in fact, I'm not teaching again. I don't want to teach again. I want to advise you guys. In fact, let me drop this marker. Or should I hold it? Let me hold it. So, what I want to say, if you are among those that failed this year, or you are JAM candidates, or you want to write JAM next year, I mean first timers, those that want to sit for JAM 2025, listen attentively. Failure is an asset. According to Apostle Joshua Selman, he said in his statement, he said that failure is an asset. Just like what I said, that failure is an asset according to Apostle Joshua Selman. And I learned something from that statement. I came to realize that we need to learn from mistakes. Mistakes will help you to know what works and what doesn't work for you. In fact, I do tell my students that there are two advantages of failure. One, it introduces you to yourself that you don't know. Now, it also introduces you to another approach of doing things. And I do tell them, without a fall, one will not know how to pack his or her load. If you've not, let me assume that your load didn't fall, you wouldn't know how to pack it until it fell. Do you get? So, please, my audience, especially students, I want you guys to take your academics serious. I understand perfectly well the economy is bad, but you still need to go to school. You still need to acquire education. Knowledge, you don't use money to find money. You use knowledge to find knowledge. According to the author of The Richest Man in Babylon, you need knowledge. No wonder it is written in the scripture that my people perish for lack of knowledge. And I do tell students, how far you go in life determines the amount of knowledge you carry. Do you get my point now? So you need to work harder. Success demands hard work. Focus on your future, focus on your study, because whatever you focus on grows. So if you want something to grow, focus on that thing. It is what you behold, you become. If you face something, if you mirror something, you'll be mirrored based on what you've mirrored. You get the point now? So now, I saw a video my mentor made on his channel where he taught on reason why solution to failure. So he said, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not making mistake, I think he said solutions to massive failure in UTME 2024. So, like I said, when I started this video, I wanted to teach metrics, but as it stands now, I am moved not to teach again. So I want you guys to watch this video. So, and if you are looking at me right now, if you're watching me and you want to work on your spoken English, like me, I do make mistakes here in English. English is not my language. I be Igbo man, But we need to work on our spoken English so that we speak right. Many of us we do speak and we think that we are speaking right or we are proficient in English, or should I say we are eloquent. You need to think about what you are speaking or what you spoke. Eh? The same way we think about how we think is very important. So, how do you get this message? I'm not the one that delivered the message. Like I told you, my boss and my mentor did that wonderful video, and I saw it. It was awesome. So it impacted positively on me. And I don't want to be selfish. That is why I want my audience to watch this video. So, in case you want to follow him up on, not even in case, please follow him up on YouTube. Learn English. Me, I don't subscribe. I dey watch and I want to learn. I want to learn how to speak. All this tabawa, all this wrong English, I'm tired of it. So I want to learn. So where do you get it? Go on YouTube. Impute at success diplomat. You will see it will pop up. So when you go there, when you see this, subscribe. But I'm going to do you a favor because I love my audience. I love you very well, my viewers, my subscribers. Now, watch the video. Let me play the video for you. But that doesn't stop you from going to his channel and smash the subscription button. Thanks. And I believe this video will do you favor and is going to impact positively on you. Even though you're not a student, you're a father if you're a man. Even though you're not a father, you're a woman. Don't tell me you are single, you will still get married. Don't tell me I don't marry, I don't born pikin. Your pikin will still produce another pikin. Then you become a grandfather or grandmother. If you want the success of your children, you want your cousins, your nephew, your family, your friends, anybody around you. Because I believe that as far as life is concerned, it is not static, it is dynamic. If you're a grandfather, you have grandchildren. Your grandchildren will still become a grandfather. So make it progressive. If you don't need it, share this to those that need it. If you don't want it, please don't screw up. Share to those that want it. They will appreciate you for this. Thanks. Now watch.
Viewers, today I shall look into the solutions to the massive failure in 2024 UTME, that is JAMB examination by Joint Admission Matriculation Board, which is Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. Why the failure? The report we had from this body was that out of 1.8 million candidates that sat for this exam, only 400,000 persons or candidates made up to half. That is, made above 200 in the exam. Why is this so? It is quite painful, alarming, that such a number of students failed. There was massive failure. And we look at it as scholars, as teachers, we look at why do these students fail? And I want to X-ray, bring forth these solutions. And one of the solutions is to shun irrelevant social media, irrelevant social media. Most of these students that fail spend most of their time in some sites that are not relevant to their education. Instead of going to YouTube to study, of course, these days, in this digital age, We have classes online. But they choose to go to TikTok, where they watch movies, where they dance, watch people dancing, instead of studying. Instead of watching this, they will go there to Facebook or WhatsApp. Some of them they will start WhatsApping from morning till night. They wake up pressing their phone, they sleep. The first thing they touch in the morning is their phone. The last thing they thought they drop or they touch before they go to bed is their phone. Some of them don't even pray again. What they do is phone. Even to listen to their parents, they don't listen to their parents again. It's phone. And instead of studying using their phone, they go to other places. That is one of the reasons they failed. So they must shun irrelevant social media sites. Some of those sites that are not relevant to their education. Of course, social media has positive and negative effects. You can go there and study. You can go there and learn. Knowledge, as I see in this generation or in this century, are in this little box. Knowledge is in that little box you are having as phone. You can learn a lot there. So shun those irrelevant social media. Those days where there are no phones, it is called that students, they do well, they do better. Now that they have phone, those phones should have been something that will give them positive effects. Unfortunately, they misuse it. The second solution is early preparation. Most of them do not start in time to prepare for the exam. Now, 2025 old will soon come. Some have not gathered their book to study. How many chapters do they cover? Early preparation brings excellent performance in exam. If you take time to prepare yourself, you'll see better results. But if you do not take time to prepare yourself, you'll be among the 1.7 million persons that are crying now. And I know you won't like that. I know that is not the kind of life, that is not the kind of destiny you want for yourself as a student. You want to fly high, then you have to start early to prepare. Start now to study. Of course, another reason is that some of you even read books and you didn't study. Yes. Don't just read books. Don't just read. But what? Study. You are meant to study and not to read. What do I mean? Yes. I've seen bookworms. People that read, but they will tell me, master, uncle, or whatever they call it, after reading, I don't understand anything. Yes. Not reading as if you are reading a novel. In trying to make better results, you don't read novel. You don't read as if you are reading novel. No. You read to assimilate. You read to understand the content of what you are reading. And that is why you must apply a formula like this. S, Q, 3R. What does it mean? You survey what you want to read. You survey. You ask questions. You read. Yes, you can't take reading out. Another one, you recite. Another R is to review. You want to study a topic in economics, for instance, elasticity of demand. You look at it, you survey the book, look at it, okay? Then you ask yourself some questions like, now I want to read elasticity of demand. What is elasticity of demand? You ask yourself, if there are types, you say, what are the types? What are the types? What are the types? What are the forms? If the question demands how, you ask how, where, and so on and so forth. When you see these questions, keep them before you start reading. You open your book to read. You read extensively. In fact, intensively and extensive reading is needed for you to succeed in examination. You read. After reading, try to see if you can recite what you've said. What is the elasticity of demand? From the textbook, you saw that the elasticity of demand is the degree of responsiveness change in quantity demanded as a result of change in price, income of a consumer. Then try to recite it, to say it without looking at the book. So when you come into examination hall, you will see the option there, and you can quickly choose the correct answer. You review. Try to answer these questions at the end of it to know how much you've assimilated that particular topic. Not just reading, not just being a bookworm. You don't just become read. I've seen a student that can read 50 pages in few minutes. If you ask them anything in what they read, no idea, sir. You hear them. What is this? They say, no idea, sir. Why? It is not being a bookworm. But when you read, try to understand what you've read. Assimilation is very, very important. And that assimilation goes with study, not reading. In one of my books, I said it, that being a bookworm does not make you an academic successful person. Then another one you should take note of is attempt past questions. As much as you can, attempt past questions. Know how such questions are asked on that topic. What are the questions from a particular topic? Acid base. What are the questions they've asked on acid base? What are the questions they've asked in public finance? What are the questions they ask in pre-colonial administration? Try to see those questions and see if you can attempt them, so that when you enter examination hall, it will be easy for you. Then most students don't attend classes. Yes. Attend classes. Those classes can be online. Those classes can be in your school, tutorial centers, where we have quality teachers. Most students don't attend, they study on their own. Yes, it's good to study on your own, but it's also good to hear from those who have experience in the examination you are going to face. Of course, I know that individual studies is very important. Of course, teachers can only give you 40%. Yes, I know that. Then you have to research to get 60%. This one, teachers. This one, students. Yes. So go to classes, attend classes to have the 40%. Then maybe 20% from what you've studied will give you pass mark. Attend classes. There are classes online. You can join my class for the use of English. You can join Mechnics class for physics, chemistry, and biology on YouTube. even on Instagram. There are so many. The fifth solution, or one of the solutions to this problem, is to attend classes. Instead of attending classes, some of the students will tell you that they are studying at home. They are reading at home, not even studying. They are reading at home. It's good to read at home. It's good to study at home. Of course, you know that a teacher gives you 40%. Our teachers, 40%. Then you, as a student, you have 60% to do. And so you studying at home is very good. But when you come to get this 40%, the little you study at home will add to the 40%, and it will be a pass mark. So instead of attending classes, some of you say you don't want to. I would advise you to attend classes offline and online. You can follow us online on our YouTube channels. Follow my YouTube channel on English language. Follow Master Mechnics. Follow Mechnics online for physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Then you will learn. If you don't understand your teacher, you can understand it online. There are other persons that teach what you want to learn online. You follow them, study. Then another thing is the sixth one, where the sixth one is to follow instructions. Follow instructions. There are instructions in every examination. Most students fail because they do not adhere to instructions. I want to advise you to follow the instructions given before you start to answer any questions in the examination hall. If not, you will fail. These points are very, very crucial as solutions to massive failure. When you do these things, when you shun irrelevant social media, you prepare early, you study not to read, you attend past questions, you attend classes, and you follow instructions, the sky will not be your limit, but your starting point. Two things are relevant for success: inspirations and perspirations. I've just given you this. This is an inspiration for you to go and study. Stop sleeping. Stop watching those movies. Stop following those social media handles that are not relevant. Start studying. That is hard work. That is perspiration. And pray that God will crown your effort with great success. Thank you very much. Follow us or follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and other channels or social media handles. Thank you very much. Watch this, share it, like it, and go to @success diplomats to watch other videos. Diplomats to watch other videos from English language and more inspirations. The inspiration you will need for academic success are there. Thank you. See you in my next video.